Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into another Harman Smith reaction video. In the last episode, in the last time, we reacted to Harman Smith. Talking about the whole Power World scenario. Hold on. I gotta deal with something right now. Because for some reason my internet keeps fucking going out like a motherfucker. There we go. So anyways, I managed to get that back up and going. My internet wanted to be a little bitch and decided to go out. And it just did it again. Motherfucker. Why is it... Oh my god, dude. Why does it keep going off? There we go. So I once again have the internet back up now. It's been going out for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways, we are now going to be reacting to another of Harman's videos where he basically talks shit about Land Before Time. Now the funny thing is, I'm bringing this up, you guys. I actually grew up watching Men Before Time as a child, so I know a good amount of the movies. I've seen a good amount of the movies. Growing up, I enjoyed a good amount of those movies. And today, we are going to be reacting to Harman Smith talking about Then Before Time. So let's get into the action, shall we? Okay. Hold on. I want to see something. So let us begin with the show. Harman Smith, let's see what the fuck you're talking about now. Oh, wait. Shit. Here we go. It was mute, so I didn't hear what was said at first, but and of course you guys didn't either.
So I get on my little bicycle thing. I put up my tablet. I start watching this movie, and instantly it's interesting to see.
And of course, Harman, you still have not taken care of the webbing right there. Fucking take care of that, dude. Like, come on. Like, come on, dude.
That this movie does have a lot of redeeming qualities to it. Like, it is very bleak, it's very dark, there's lots of intense sequences. Like on the surface level, it's really cool and badass.
Okay, so far he's actually talking good about Before Time. Okay. Let's see how far that you go at that before you decide to talk shit, Harman. Let's see how long that takes. of you talking good about Land Before Time before you start talking shit. I'm actually impressed so far. But we'll see how far this goes.
I think that's like the main draw to it when I was a kid, is like looking at this and seeing the characters in very real danger is it's quite a lot different than what you normally see out of like this kind of thing. You know, this movie is rated G and it has lots of like really scary like scenes of characters getting pursued by predators that are.
You aren't wrong about that, Harman. They do get pursued by bad dinos. Again, you guys, so far I'm impressed with I am actually really impressed so far with the fact that so far he hasn't said one bad thing about Land Before Time. I'm expecting him to, but so far he hasn't done that. So good job, Harman. Well, so far, good job.
Going to eat them. It is kind of incredible. Like seeing a lot of these chase sequences and what's going on and all that. Like there's lots to like about the presentation, about the animation, about like
These easy balance meals kick takeout to the curb. Factor helped me take control over what I'm eating and spending on takeout.
The vibe of it all.
Sorry,
like, what I have an issue with.
Sorry about that, you guys. And decided to pop in.
Is the actual plot. Because there is functionally no plot. Like essentially Littlefoot is told that like, oh, go find the Great Valley, and then he just goes, and then he finds it, you know. There's no feeling of progression, there's no feeling of discovery, there's no like, figuring out what to do. Like, it really just feels kind of like a period piece in a lot.
Excuse me, Harman. Let's go back and hear that once again.
Incredible. Like seeing a lot of these chase sequences and what's going on and all that. Like there's lots to like about the presentation, about the animation, about like the vibe of it all. But like what I have an issue with, is the actual plot.
What about the plot, Harman? What about the plot?
Because there is functionally no plot.
Every single one of the movies, Harman, does have a plot. You were just choosing not to see that plot.
Like essentially Littlefoot is told that like, oh, go find the Great Valley, and then he.
Yes, he does get told, oh, you gotta go find the Great Valley.
Just goes, and then he finds it, you know.
Yes, he does find it, eventually. But with the help of some friends. He doesn't go alone. He has some friends that he meets along the way that tags along with him. And not just Littlefoot finds the Great Valley, but they all do.
There's no feeling of progression. There's no.
Again, that's just something you're not choosing to see, Harman.
Feeling of discovery. There's no like, figuring out what to do. Like it really.
Once again, Harman, something that you are just choosing not to see. The stuff is indeed there. You just chose not to see it.
It just feels kind of like a period piece in a lot of ways, where the entire appeal is supposed to be like, oh, seeing dinosaurs in animation, right? Like there's just no real thought put in.
Oh, there's plenty of thought put into it, Harman. Plenty of thought. You just chose not to see it.
the characters and their dynamics and their relationships. Like it just feels as if there's like just this bare bones plot that just exists to show you dinosaurs on animation. And I suppose that makes quite a lot of sense. But at the same time, you do kind of find yourself feeling that they could have done a lot more with this cast, especially.
They probably just didn't have enough to do everything that you would have expected them to do, Harman. Are you the producers? Are you the designers? Are you the one making the art? No. You're just a Nintendo fanboy who tends to talk out of his ass.
With the things that do work very well. Like for example, Littlefoot is separated from his mother very early on.
Yes, he does get separated from his mom early on, and eventually ends up with his grandparents.
She gets to a fight with a T-Rex, like an absolute beast, like wins the fight, and then dies following an earthquake, forcing Littlefoot to leave her behind. And it's very...
I mean, technically, Harman, he didn't have a choice. Littlefoot didn't really have much of a choice. So after that fight happened and the earthquake happened, Littlefoot didn't really have a choice.
Sad scene. It's like one of the things that really stuck out to me when I first saw the film is like just how well presented it was, and just how much it really emphasized how heartbreaking it was. But what?
Again, so far he's not actually talking shit, and I'm impressed. Now I was expecting him to talk shit, but I don't think he's done that just yet. Because we're just 2 minutes 34 seconds into the video. So so far he hasn't really been talking shit. So good kudos for you, Harman, for not talking shit so far. Let's just see how far you go not talking shit. Because knowing you, at some point, Harman, you're going to. May not be right now, but I know eventually at some point, you will. All depends on when you start talking shit, Harman.
Watching it again as an adult, you feel as if it's not nearly as well executed as the Lion King equivalent, right? Because in the Lion...
Hey, Lion King has had a few sad scenes too. Not just Land Before Time. Lion King has had some sad scenes too.
You get a lot of Simba's relationship with Mufasa, right? You see them interact.
That's because Mufasa is Simba's father, and Simba is Mufasa's son.
Each other, you see them you see Mufasa teaching them life lessons. You see them having all these little moments,
just like in Land Before Time, Lion King has the same exact moments. Except in Lion King, there's no dinosaurs like there is in Land Before Time. So, 2 different movies, but with similar scenarios and moments.
The Land Before Time, it basically just boils down to this idea that we gotta find the Great Valley, bro, because everything is shit, and it just.
I mean, you're not, in a way, Harman, you're not wrong. They do have to go to the Great Valley still, and eventually they do find it. But not once did they ever notice that things have gone to shit.
it just feels kind of contrived. You know, the entire concept of the Great Valley. Like, oh, there's this place where plants still grow. Like, well, okay, but where is it? How do you know about it? Like, it doesn't even exist. Like, Littlefoot even brings that up, is that, like, this place doesn't seem like it exists. And
at first he was like that, Harman, but then eventually they do find out that it does exist. They're like, holy shit, yeah, she does exist. Like, that kind of attitude, like, you know?
Like, his mom is like, she's like put on the spot and she has to make up some bullshit. Like, well, in my heart, I know it's real. Like,
How do you know it's bullshit, huh, Harman? That's just how they started it out. Was the mom thinks that it exists. She just wasn't able to figure out for herself that it does.
Like, come the fuck. Like, it's like, how do you know it's real? Like, I guess they're just migrating, and like the Great Valley is just where the plants are right now. But
okay, from now on, when I feel like I'm about to cough and that, I'm just gonna mute my mic. So, yeah.
I don't know. I just have this like I have this issue with the Great Valley as a concept, especially in the sequels. But you know, some of the weird sequel wank, like some of the weird like sequel aspects aren't in this. Like the whole idea that the Great Valley is completely devoid of predators is not a thing in this one, which is awesome because that's always.
But then eventually, predatory dinosaurs do end up showing up. They don't right away, but eventually they do. Just not right away. So that is where you're wrong, Harman. And once again, so far you have not caused me to raise my voice. Like, at all. So let's see how long that takes.
Something that made no sense to me. Like watching the sequels growing up. But anyway,
Imagine.
And I'm also gonna just mute the ads.
Like the Great Valley is just this like giant DSX machina, this perfect place that just kind of exists, where you don't have to deal with like the stupid wastelands or like dangerous predators, and like all your family are totally there, bro. Like
At no point in the second in any other movies did they point out, oh, Littlefoot's family is gonna be waiting for him. They never point that out whatsoever. That's just you imagining something that didn't happen.
Like it's just really strange. Like the way this plot is set up, where like all of the kids are separated from their parents, and they just kind of work together to go back to get to the Great Valley together. Like even though that like.
That's pretty much how all of the movies went, Harman. They all start out where the younger ones are separated from the adults, and they have to go on this long trek of a journey just to reunite with their families. They all do that, Harman. In all of the movies.
Like only Littlefoot knows anything about it, and they just kind of follow him. Like there's no real character dynamics, really. Like you have a cast of 5 characters, but like the only ones that have any semblance of personality really are Littlefoot and Sarah. And
so Longneck and Triceratops. You're saying that they are the only ones, really? What about Ducky? What about Petrie? What about Spike? Oh, those 3, huh? And what about Chomper?
serious or life-threatening side effects or affect how it or other medicines work, including hormone or birth control. All medicines, vitamins, and herbal supplements you take, as certain tests or dosage changes of your other medicines may be.
Sorry about that. Had a
HIV-1, all of the plan to be pregnant.
small coughing fit happen. So yeah, what about the rest of the original cast of characters, huh, Harman? What about Ducky? What about Spike? What about Petrie? And what about Chomper? What about them?
And like Sarah's the one that kind of causes all the conflict. Like the entire plot revolves around her. Honestly, about her.
Why did you prove that it just involves all around Sarah?
Like trying to overcome her prejudices and about how Littlefoot is a pretty cool dude.
That's because he is. For a long neck, he actually is a pretty cool character.
Hey.
And how her dad is a fucking racist and how she needs to defy him. Like, you know,
So yeah, I'm going to mute my mic every now and then. So, yeah. When I feel like I'm about to cough, I'm just going to mute my mic. Like so. And then you guys are going to hear me again. That time, that was not really intentional, but to show you guys. When I decided to start mute my mic and turn the sound back on.
Even back then, you know, like they were pushing this kind of propaganda. But Sarah is just she's the most interesting character in this because she actually has she actually does things. She actually has like a unique dynamic with the other characters, and yet like she doesn't really evolve. Like her. She just kind of does.
Are you sure that she doesn't evolve, Harman? Are you sure about that? Are you sure that she doesn't evolve at all? Where's your proof of that, Harman? Where's your proof of that? Harman?
Does things spontaneously, and you're just supposed to buy it. That she's just kind of like there for them now, and then she's not, and then she's back again, and it's just like why? Like it just feels almost as if it's like it's very, 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 very forced, and it just doesn't feel all that well executed. In general, it's really interesting watching this film because it came out before The Lion King, and yet has like a lot of really a lot of strong parallels to it. To the point where
they pretty much both do, Harman. Sure, they both have parallels to one another, but they both have similarities as well. So yeah.
All you do, when you think about this job, what you've been through, what you're capable of. You understand me?
Motherfucker! Hey! Not sure.
So what happens now?
Sorry about that, you guys. My fucking cat thought I was trying to play, but I'm not.
Look, you're a good guy. My money's on you. But some rest, my friend. Wheels up tomorrow at noon.
I'm trying to see if I can get it to move.
Is this what you do? You wait for them until they get home?
So I'm gonna get back to this. I'm trying to figure out a way to see if it'll be possible to have it to where my character can move without me having to hold the fucking mic.
I'm pretty convinced the Lion King creators were pretty influenced by it. Like you have like the circle of life speech. You have like the Littlefoot's mother in the clouds. You have like the whole like parent dying thing being a major plot point. Like it's interesting kind of seeing the parallels and realizing the Lion King like kind of grew and evolved them and made them better. This is something that like a lot of people who don't write fiction don't understand is that like well this thing did it first, so that means it has to be better. No, like a lot of these concepts are taken and refined over time. So
what if they are, Harman? So what if they are? What about it, huh? What about it?
Simple. I only pay $10 a month for my internet.
So for something like this, where you have a lot of the same concepts, the Lion King actually took them and refined them into something way more dramatic and memorable. And I think it's interesting how the Lion King is this like beloved classic, while this is I hate to say this is obscure because I'm sure it still has its fans, but
they pretty much both do, Harman. They both do, not just one. Lion King has their fans, and so does Land Before Time.
There's no denying the Lion King is a way bigger deal than this. And it's because it took these ideas and refined these universal concepts and refined them to be way more engaging for the audience. Like that's the way I look at it. Like the Lion King does all of these cliches better with an actual story structure and an actual like real climax. While in this, like the climax is them going out and for some reason deciding to murder a T-Rex for no reason. Because it's not.
Oh, they had a reason, Harman. It wasn't for no reason like you think it was. It wasn't for no reason, Harman. They had a reason. You're just choosing to not believe that they had a reason and think that they did it for no reason. But in reality, Harman, they had a good reason. To kill that T-Rex.
Bothering them, it's just kind of like in the area, and Littlefoot is just like, I gotta kill this thing. So like he takes his friend and makes her go up to the cave where it is and lure him down to this basin of deep water. And then like he and Spike are gonna push this rock on top of it, and it's gonna die. And I'm just.
I've seen something like that happen myself when I watched the movies, Harman. Not just you, but me as well.
It's like you're gonna risk your friend's life to kill a T-Rex. Like
they've done that numerous times in all of the movies, Harman. In almost all of them, someone's life is being jeopardized, but yet in the end, they're seen as just fine.
Like, what are the chances of this working really? Like, it just feels like weirdly sociopathic. How Littlefoot like prioritizes like getting revenge for his mom more than like survival. Like I would have bought it if like all this had happened, if like the T-Rex had jumped them and came after them, and they did the rock thing like spontaneously, but instead they set it up. Instead, like Littlefoot comes up with this like contrived scheme to just like drown this thing. Like he has scrawny arms, he can't swim, and it's just like kind of jumping to crazy conclusions there. Like I.
You sure about that, Harman? You sure about that?
I don't know, like what they were thinking with like some of this. Like watching this, I was just kind of like taken aback by it. And just how sociopathic it was. And like the whole like character arc of like Pietri not being able to fly, you know.
The name is pronounced Petrie, not Pietri, dumb fuck.
That's resolved. Ducky and Spike don't even really do anything in the.
Okay, one thing I noticed about the names, the only name that you mispronounced, motherfucker, was Petrie's name. You got Littlefoot's name right, you got Sarah's name right, you got Ducky's name right, and you got Spike's name right. But Petrie, you butchered that name, motherfucker. You butchered it by saying Pietri. It's not Pietri, dumb fuck. It's Petrie. Fucking moron.
In the movie, which kind of surprised me. Like the most Spike ever does is like push over a rock, help push over a rock, which why even have the character? Actually, in general, like Littlefoot's entire scheme revolved around him and Spike being able to push over the rock, and in the end, they can't. They have to have Sarah come over and help. So, like, you know, Littlefoot, yeah, even if like Littlefoot's sociopathic plan worked, he wouldn't have been able to do it. It just feels like. It just felt like super forced and super contrived. And like you know, the resolution of like, oh yeah, they just go to the Great Valley and all the things are like it reminds me of like, you know, Plague Dogs, right? Where like
question. What the fuck is Plague Dogs? And then you're talking about Land Before Time, and out of fucking nowhere, Harman, you're talking about Plague Dogs. Like, what the fuck is Plague Dogs? Like seriously, what the fuck is Plague Dogs? If anyone knows what Plague Dogs is, please tell me in the comments below. The comments will be open for you to do so. So if someone in comments knows what Plague Dogs is, feel free to comment what it is in the comments so I can know what it is. Because right now, I have no fucking idea what the hell it is. He's over here talking about Land Before Time and Littlefoot and all this shit. And then out of fucking nowhere, he talks about Plague Dogs. You know what? I'm actually gonna look that up real quick. Okay, where Google. What is Plague Dogs?
Texas was beaten to death roughly 13 hours ago.
Okay, so it's about two dogs. Ralph and Snitter.
Try to let me know what's going on and Christina tells Jay about an experience that
Okay, so I know what Plague Dogs is now. So if you still want to put comments about what it is, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
The dogs are going around and like, oh yeah, there's this place called Dog Island where everything's great and like there are no problems and like everything's gonna work out for them, and then they just die. You know, they just swim out to the island. They swim out to the sea trying to find it.
An irresistible sin.
And something has come through, and whatever it is not human, and it is not allowing whatever is here to leave.
More ads, you guys. So it's muted for now.
And then they just drown. They just die. you know.
Okay, what is so fucking funny about that, motherfucker? You're talking about some dogs going out to some island, swimming in the water, and then you just straight up say that they're dying because they didn't get to their destination right away, and they end up sinking in the water and that. But yet the look on your face is acting more and more like you think it's fucking funny.
suffered unspeakable atrocities in this building. Oh my god.
Like, what the fuck is so funny about dogs dying, motherfucker? Huh? What the fuck is so funny about dogs dying?
Right behind you, there's another spot. Right behind you.
Huh?
There was a woman.
Stupid ass motherfucker.
Told me that the two
Tell me that.
children were the children of the woman that had been killed.
Dumb fuck.
She said she worked here. I think maybe that she made.
Kindly tell me that in the comments about why you think it's so funny that dogs died trying to get to some island
That takes at least a 10 milligauss reading to get solid blue light.
and get back to the topic of Land Before Time, motherfucker.
I feel like realistically that I love that theme more than this. Like the entire idea.
And we really
What?
shouldn't do
Huh?
that because they don't like it.
What?
And I feel like, I can't be, I can't be protected right now.
Mom's cat was, up close in that.
At the same time, I'm forced to leave the bedroom. Christina fears the malevolent entity that is believed to be a factor in the death of Dawn's ex-husband.
What the hell is going on? Why is it?
What was that? Listen to it.
For some reason, it wouldn't register my movement, so I had to fix it. And we're back.
That there's some paradise out for you, bro. Like you cultivate paradise for yourself. And that's kind of my mindset looking at this. Looking at this movie is that like the characters don't do anything really.
They pretty much do stuff, Harman. If you're back to talking about Land Before Time, they do stuff. They don't just sit around being dumb fucks, don't know what the fuck they want to do. They do things.
They kill the T-Rex, but they don't.
Okay, he's back to talking about Land Before Time. Okay.
I don't feel right here, right here.
She was saying like this thing's gonna kill you.
And I wasn't registering my movement again.
Really like they don't really grow as characters, develop, form stronger bonds with people.
They pretty much do, Harman. That is where you're wrong. Wrong again, Harman.
With each other, they don't really survive either. You see all these desolate wastelands and all these dinosaurs just wandering around starving clearly, and yet nobody's dying of hunger. It's just very strange. Seeing this how.
No, it's really strange right now. How you moved your camera a little bit, but I can still see the fucking webbing in the one corner of the room you're in right now in this video, motherfucker. You should seriously do something about that webbing right in that one corner that I'm trying to look towards. That corner right there. Do something about it. Instead of treating the spiders that inhabit it as your own fucking 8-legged roommates.
Supposedly there is no food and how everyone's struggling to survive, and yet the characters are perfectly fine. They don't seem any the worse for wear. It's just I find it very, very strange. Honestly, this is the thing that kills the movie for me is that the bleak nature of it doesn't match the tone. It's supposed to be about.
Is it supposed to match the tone, Harman? Is it supposed to match this imaginary tone you imagined, huh? No. So shut the fuck up.
Like these characters being like separated from their families and like in this really dangerous environment, and yet like they're acting very immaturely. Like they're not really stepping up. They're not really like developing. It just feels like it's a very immature story set in like a mature setting. It's like it's kind of like how Warhammer 40K fans.
Stay on topic of Land Before Time, motherfucker. This video is not about Warhammer or that other thing you were talking about. It's about Land Before Time. Stop changing the subject, motherfucker. Stick to one subject. Stupid fuck. I swear, you guys, this guy has done 3 topics before. Well, not before, but this whole video, he's done 3 topics. Land Before Time, Plague Dogs, and then Warhammer. This video is not about Plague Dogs or about Warhammer, Harman. Stick to the topic of Land Before Time, dipshit.
Think their brand is dark because oh whoa, 40 billion people died in this minor skirmish. Like nobody cares. You're just throwing.
No one should care because it's not the topic of this video, dumb fuck. The topic of this video should be Land Before Time. Not other things. Not about that's not the topic of this video.
Around big numbers. It doesn't have any weight to it. It doesn't have any nuance. It's not like it's not engaging at all. Like it kind of reminds me of that. Where like there's supposed to be a lot of like there's supposed to be this major struggle to survive, and yet there just isn't. Like it's very frustrating. I definitely was expecting a lot more. I'm very curious if like other Don Bluth films are like this, because I don't recall like really seeing a whole lot of the others. I think I saw a lot of the sequels actually. So I don't know. I'm not that familiar with the original. So maybe going back and seeing them, I'll come away with more of an appreciation for them. But for this one, it's interesting kind of coming away and not really liking it. I feel as if like it could have been a lot better.
I was possessed not once but twice.
It's kind of incredible how sloppy all of the Western created childhood media we consumed actually was.
There's a portal. Things are coming through.
What the fuck did you call it?
And the woman that
What the fuck did you call it?
with the children was there with me, and she told me, "Don't do this."
I feel as if like it could have been a lot better. It's kind of incredible how sloppy.
Excuse you, motherfucker. But growing up, when I saw the movies, I didn't think that they were fucking sloppy like you.
They both said my eyes.
You think they're sloppy.
My face was contorted. It didn't even sound like.
But that is where you're fucking wrong, Harman. That is where you are wrong.
And I was kissing her on the back of her shoulder, but it wasn't me.
So you think that entity possessed you and caused you to start groping on another woman?
Yeah.
I swear, guys, this guy's a fucking moron. Calling the work of Land Before Time sloppy. Like, come on, dude, it's not sloppy. Dipshit. Now, it's past the time where I can't really be too loud because people are going to be trying to sleep. Well, my aunt's not trying to sleep right now. She's still awake watching her shows in the living room. But yeah.
Here to say we'll be back.
all of the Western-created childhood media we consumed actually was. It's so strange going back to Pixar and realizing just how inferior it is compared to anime.
Why are you trying to compare it to anime now? There's some animes out there that would actually fit the term sloppy. Now, I don't know any anime on hand that looks like shit, that looks sloppy, but Land Before Time is not sloppy, motherfucker.
Jay took the psychic medium down there.
And video games and literature, Western animation as a whole is a complete joke. Outside of
your opinion of Land Before Time is a complete fucking joke, Harman. Your opinion on Land Before Time is a fucking joke. You started out just fine around the very beginning, but now here you are, starting to talk shit. Calling it sloppy, calling it mediocre, saying it's not good. I got news for you, Harman. Fuck you. I grew up watching Land Before Time, motherfucker, and I thought it was just fine. Fucking sack of shit.
Some very old Disney products made back when Walt was still alive. The Western animation industry is a complete joke.
Again, your opinion of Land Before Time is a complete fucking joke.
Yes.
And so I elected it was about time to go back and rewatch The Land Before Time, because I was kind of catching myself saying that this, I liked this movie growing up. I thought it was.
If you liked it growing up, good, because it was a good set of movies. And you should also do something about this fucking webbing over here, Harman. Get a broom or something and take care of that. It's disgusting.
Bleak. I really like the atmosphere and the vibes. And I haven't seen it in 20 years, so I'm just like, okay. It's on Netflix right now. This is the 37th anniversary. It is time to talk about The Land Before Time. It is time to go back and watch this, and then we're gonna make a video review about it. Like that is where we're at right now.
Okay, you guys, so I would like to point out that right here is where the video has ended. As you guys can see, right here, it has reached the 14 minutes, 13 seconds. So, all in all, when I first watched it, he was actually doing just fine. Didn't start talking shit about Land Before Time right away, until he started comparing it to Plague Dogs and what's that one thing called again that he brought up that isn't about Land Before Time? What the fuck? Oh yeah, Warhammer. Plague Dogs and Warhammer he actually brought up, and those two things were not about Land Before Time whatsoever. So at first he was doing just fine, not talking shit, didn't really piss me off. I mean, all in all, he didn't entirely piss me off to the point of actually raising my voice to a high volume, like that's so loud that my aunt would then be like telling me to calm down and stuff like that, but that never happened. So plus around this time we can't really be too loud anyways, because this one time when we had neighbors below us and we were being absolutely loud as fuck, someone ended up complaining about us being too loud, which then caused someone of maintenance to come up to our door and put a little notice on it saying that we were being too loud, that we need to tune it down. Now the neighbors that we have now, surprisingly, are actually very chill. like they don't care how loud we're being up here.
For any novice investigators to come in here and try to play around with this thing. This is something that I'm questioning how far we should go into trying to hunt it down.
Okay, I can't really see where the webbing is now in this video, so he must have changed the angle or something.
Since Domino's specialty pizzas are just
because this is around here. This is where couldn't see the webbing, but then at some point I did. So I'm gonna end this video here. So this has been VtuberNMADev21, and I will see you guys next time for the next video reaction. So until then, everyone, this has been VtuberNMADev21, and I am signing off.
From the struggle to breathe.
Bye bye, everybody.
Stopped in the tracks.
Bye bye.